Did Emmy's perception there tell her anything?
Perception. You see some through the crack that's about this wide. You see some a kind of splotchy grass area, probably some kind of courtyard or something like that.
But nothing moving so far.
Not that you can tell.
All right.
He will shout at the goblins on the bridge to come over here.
Okay, they will.
We have
we
fire.
will see what happens.
We have
We will
fire
see what
and
happens on their turn.
dead people.
We got fire and dead people. You know, it's like practically a goblin buffet.
Or a festival, or a bar mitzvah, or really any gathering.
Goblin bar mitzvah.
It is Queen Fisheye's coronation.
Couple of little green goyim.
All right. So let me see. So she makes that perception check real quick, and she's like, "Dude, guys, there's nothing out there. Or guys, I don't see anything. It's just a courtyard, except that there was something out there that she did not see. And the reason he opened the door was for these.
Oh, dogs.
Oh, I thought it was something scary.
These goblin dogs storm through. And one of them makes an attack on Gideon, and one of them makes an attack on Mazus. On Magpie.
This one is provoking.
He entered his space.
And he would have moved through it diagonally.
Yeah. Okay. So Gideon gets an attack of opportunity on the one going for Magpie.
Okay then. Rolling for attack of opportunity.
Just kill it outright. Do what you're best at. Is that the crit?
14 to hit.
14, yeah, you hit it.
Okay. That'll be a 12 damage.
All right. 12 damage. So as this one's coming forward, you see it jumps at you, Magpie, and its mouth is open. And you're like, oh, but then coming into the side of your vision is the scimitar flashing across, and it goes and just kind of splits it as it flies midair.
Full on Resident Evil.
And it one piece of it falls on each side of you.
Just a spray of viscera.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was amazing! Please don't ever do that again!
All right. While you did that, though, your hand came down, Gideon, and as it did, a goblin dog latched onto it and bit you. It bites you for, max damage.
Which is...
9 damage.
Ooh.
And you need to make me I believe it's Constitution save?
Or fort.
Yeah, fort.
Yeah, Fortitude.
Against its gonna herpetosyphilitis.
Okay, just give me 1 second.
You know, they tell me there's no cure for Donna herpetosyphilitis.
13.
13. You start to feel a little itch creep up onto your hand, like something, but you wipe it away real quick before anything.
Oh God, no,
sets
not
in.
again.
All right.
There's not enough head and shoulders in the world!
No.
Now, Emmy, it is your turn.
All right. Emmy is going to sort of step over here and then ready a daze for whatever comes through. Or...
Aren't you still on fire?
Which?
Oh, yeah, I am
Okay.
still on fire. Put that out.
Yeah. You just want to put it out?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you can put it out. You take some more damage for being on fire at the start of your turn, I believe.
That's 1d6.
Let me make sure that it's not 1d4, but it should be
It's a d6.
1d6.
The spell damage is a d6.
It is 1d6.
5.
Ooh, you didn't roll minimum damage that time.
No, I did not.
All right. Take 5 damage for being on fire. Fire. All right. But you can put yourself out if you spend your round doing that.
Yep.
Yeah, Firefox. Totally. All right. That was Emmy's turn. Wayko. They're killing all the gobos, man. Where's your gobos?
I just want to note that a lot has happened in the last 6 seconds.
Yeah. Yes.
Wayko's gone through like 12 different plans in his head, and now he's just kind of sitting here stunned. And you know what? He's just gonna go hit this dog with a club.
Okay.
Like,
Damn it!
Like I could chuck a grenade, I could start casting sleep, I could do all, and I'm just gonna hit him. And I got a modified 17. Hit that dog right on the snoot.
All right. That hits.
5.
5.
Beef.
All right.
Sorry, I forgot to ask. Do I still get to ready an action, or does that take up my whole turn?
That's your. You have to spend your whole turn to put yourself out.
If that's the
Because
case, then I'm still back here somewhere, back by
Okay.
the door,
Okay. That's okay.
because I wouldn't be able to move.
Well, you can move, but you have to spend your action. I should say you have to spend your action putting yourself out.
Okay, then if I still don't get to ready an action, she's gonna move over. Nah, she'll stick over here.
All right. So that makes it Wayko. He did 5 damage. Okay, I've got that recorded. Anything else, Wayko?
Nope, but I would very much enjoy it if Shien did his "get over here" and pulled that dog into some hellfire or something. I
I'm
Can
not
he
sure
pull
he's
with that
quite do
dart?
that.
I don't think that does
don't
that.
know.
At least
Kill
not
someone.
yet.
Bring me death.
He's gonna flurry of blows the goblin and the dog that are in the room.
Okay, so he's going to flurry of blow thems. Oh, with the returning. Okay.
He's going to blow them furiously.
He's going to blow them.
That is total character violation right there. I'm just saying he would not do that.
You take experience penalty if he blows them.
Hey man, $50 is $50. Believe that's a 22 on one of them.
That hits.
You said that was a D4, right? Yeah.
Yeah, D4.
Which one are you hitting with these flurry of blows first?
I was gonna start with the dog and then the goblin.
Okay.
What is his bonus to damage?
I don't know. See, this is the problem with not having your character sheet either on the thing or where we can access.
Oh, I thought it was on here, but he just used his own dice.
Mm-mm. I didn't
No.
see his stuff on here.
He's stubborn like that.
All right.
I don't mind it if I can access his stuff, but I don't know where the link is for his stuff. If he put it in like his bio and info, that would be helpful.
Well,
If you're watching.
He has a +5 to unarmed.
That's to hit. I know what his to hit is. I don't know what his bonus to damage
yeah, but
is.
that's his strength modifier, right? Can come in combination with his base attack bonus.
Oh yeah. Then I guess that's 5.
Okie dokie. To this dog, who
Alright,
already had
6.
5 damage from Wayko's mace. Wayko's gonna have to multi-class or something because he's getting up in the fray. You know, he's like, I ain't
But
scared.
I realized that he's actually pretty durable, and then now with his new like leather armor and his mage armor and everything, he's pretty formidable.
There you go.
Should think about multi-classing into Magus or Eldritch Knight or something.
I'll move
Maybe.
that over there. Move this
So
guy.
make
out.
him a little more smacky.
So you effectively killed the goblin dog with Shien.
The second one's a 17 to hit.
Hits.
Or sorry, 16 to hit.
It still hits.
For
You
5 points of
You
damage.
also have a
Also.
-4 because of the close combat thing.
Ooh, that's correct.
What do you mean?
It's a ranged. It is
Fire.
technically a ranged attack, isn't it?
Yeah, firing into melee.
Yep. So that does not hit.
Hmm.
It kind of tings off of Gideon's armor and goes astray.
Blast. Damn.
Get out of my way, Paladin.
Brah.
Arr, yeah, I'm just so mean. Arr. That's how he talks. You know, that's how he inwardly talks.
What?
That's Shin's inner voice. Okay. Do. And that
Fisheye.
means Fisheye and her group. So, did you guys leave the doors open or close them after you, or how'd you do that?
Mazus didn't bother closing the door once he made his ground entrance.
Okay. Make me a perception check then, Mazus.
Wow. Well, that's a 9.
There's goblins outside.
I'm sure there are goblins outside. There's goblins everywhere.
Oh. See, cool stuff happening and you don't even get to see it.
All right, how dead are
You
we?
hear a ah! Like a goblin version of a Wilhelm scream.
Ah,
And yeah, that's what you guys hear. just for your meta satisfaction, one of your bird crunchers critted this dude up here and killed him.
See, they are useful when they actually do something.
And then you hear shouting outside. With that perception, you could not pick up what it said, but you did hear some shouting outside. And just so I can keep track of things. All right. So, let me see. You hear some... Well, you won't necessarily hear that yet. All right. Back up to their turn. Currently, there's a grease fire right there. So, yeah.
Don't know how that
And
happened.
3 corpses.
Yeah. This one's still alive, technically. So what's going to happen is he's going to go ahead and if he tries to run away,
Fire to the left of me. Gideon to the front. Volley, volley, volley.
Trapped in the fire with you.
Let's slip the goblin dogs of war.
Indeed.
Murder!
All right. So this guy is just going to attack. He looks over at the fire and goes swings at Gideon. Well, who would he swing at? Gideon or Mazus? Gideon or
Wayko.
Nope, Gideon. Oh, and he swings at Gideon and misses.
Nerd.
This one over here looks like he's holding a bit bigger bow than the other one, and he shoots at Gideon. I think he can see Gideon.
There's a corner like right here, so I'm not sure this guy has a line of sight to it.
You can use any corner of the square you are in as a line of sight. So corner to corner, he can see Gideon and Magpie and Wayko. So he's going to shoot at.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, if he fires at Gideon, he would get like +2 AC.
Yeah. So, arrow goes flying past, and it parts the feathers on Magpie as it goes by. As Magpie's head kind of turns that way to see, he's like, oh, it's like a little bit of scratch there. You know, that might scar. Fiddlesticks.
Well, that's what feathers are for. No one can see it.
Yeah, that's going to take some preening. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna have to fix that now.
But he shoots, and you hear some shouting from this way in Goblin. Hard to make out though. Let's see. Gideon's turn. That's all that's happening this turn. So Gideon's turn.
Ooh, okay, so I'm going to use my swift action to touch myself. So that I'm no longer bloodied. So I've healed myself for 4. And then I'm going to look down at my little friend here and take a swing with the falchion. Modified 23.
That definitely hits.
Okay. That would be 10 damage.
And you see him kind of crumple as your blade comes up and then slings down. His armor catches on some of it, but you just crush him with the sheer force of your strength behind the blow.
Gross.
So him is dead also.
I'm going to use the remainder of my movement, or remainder of turn, I guess, to 5 foot up against this wall here.
Okay.
And that is this door open, by the way, the one that's to my left?
That one is open.
So do
That
I
is
see
where
what's...
the Goblin's dogs came out.
Okay, fair enough. Is there anything else in there other than the goblin dogs that I see?
Roll a perception check.
Oh, yeah. Having the paladin roll perception.
Having this paladin roll perception.
1.
There ain't nothing left in there.
Okay. Not natural 1, modified, but still.
There ain't nothing left in there.
Well, I mean,
Not a thing.
our last paladin.
Wayko is literally looking at the face of one, but you're like, no, there's nothing in there.
Yeah, we're fine.
All
You
right.
can't really look down with the gorget on his breastplate.
Yeah, good. All right. Magpie, your turn.
Hi. Is there another dog in this doorway?
You think so? You see one. It's not come in yet,
No.
but the door's open wide enough for you to see 2 goblin dogs.
You
In
can
fact, let me
You can just barely make out the very front of
Yeah, you can't see
token.
it.
Ah, there we go. Aha! From hell's heart I stab at thee.
Okie dokie.
Oh, fuck right off. I don't hit anything.
From hell's heart I stab at it. Oh. Dang it. And now no one can get to that but you. All right. And Mazus, it's your turn. You can see the goblin dogs. Barely. It'd be hard to hit past Magpie.
Shouldn't be a problem. Hit the one at the back.
Okay, this is not a very big doorway, so you know. This is like maybe 5 feet.
It's a little cramped for a full-size person.
Yeah.
Step
All right.
over there and shoot the goblin then.
Okay.
With his amazing acid.
Mazus' amazing acid arrow.
Yep. Oh, max damage.
Oh,
Ooh.
whopping 3.
And it hits. Yeah. We're doing something about them ones. See? There we
Yep.
go. So you slam it into it. It takes his entire ear and melts it off. It's like, and he looks over the flame, the now dying flames at you, and he goes,
Oh yes, come.
Yes,
and-
walk through the fiery magical grease, because yeah, it's a good call.
Yeah.
Why, you do it.
Yeah, you can show
I
him
never
how to
said
do
I
it.
was smart.
I learned it from watching you.
He'll be moving into a threatened square from Gideon if he tries to go through there too.
Yep. So he gets an attack of opportunity. I didn't say he was going to run in it. I just said he's like you.
As soon as this fire is gone, I'm getting over there.
Through
You Mike
Gideon.
Tyson me, man. I'm gonna come after you. All right. So it is the dog's turn, and their only biteable bit is Magpie. So
Yeah, but only one of them.
all right, what's that armor class?
20.
20?
20. 2 and a 0.
I know. No, it misses. It snaps at your legs, your scrawny little bird legs.
Aha!
And then this one moves down, so I'll make a bit of a space for you to see what's attacking you. It's mullet. It's gullet. Blah, 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 blah. Muzzle. Excuse me. That's the word I was looking for. Its muzzle has just enough room to come at you from the side.
Business in the front,
Ugh.
party in the back.
Yeah, you didn't know that goblin dogs could grow mullets.
Given
This
that they're
one has one.
completely hairless.
Yes, it has like this white
Crazy.
hair, like diseased-looking hair.
No,
on
it's
its
just-
head.
It's just sculpted
Business
dander.
time?
Just a big pile of dead flesh.
Oh,
It's been molded.
get yourself a mouthful of that. Oh,
Ugh.
This
Okay.
this particular dog attacks primarily by headbutting.
All right, so that's their turn. Emmy,
Okay.
you can see
is-
one of the goblin dogs through everybody's legs and the sides of them and stuff. Kind of, maybe.
Now she's going to ready an action because
Okay.
she has a view of both this door here and this door here.
Right.
She is going to attack daze either the first non-bird cruncher to come through here.
Okay.
So either of those 2 doors.
Okay. So you do that. And you've got that ready.
Yes.
Duly noted. Wayko, what are you doing? Birdman got all up in your grill, man. Now you can't get to the gobbies.
I know, right? He's ruining everything. Is there still a grease fire right next to me?
Yep.
Oh no, it's like you don't have spells or something.
So I have a particular spell, which is actually a racial once every now and then trait, called Breeze Kissed. And I'm just going to give you a quick rundown here.
And now I know what you are.
Well, come on. Breezes
Meta.
seem to follow most of whatever I am, wherever I go. But some of whatever I am are better at controlling these winds than others. Me
Right.
with this racial trait makes so I gain a +2 racial AC on non-magical attacks. But once a day, I can channel it into a wind gust to make a bull rush or trip combat maneuver against one creature within 30 feet. Whether or not the attempt succeeds, the winds are exhausted, no longer provide the AC bonus for 24 hours. So am I able to use this wind, because it's supernatural, to bull rush that goblin across the fire from behind to push him into the fire?
Sure. But you still have to succeed at the check. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'd allow it.
Very nice.
Awesome.
That is a fat, juicy 19, and I don't know what modifier would go on that.
Well, that's going to be enough. So you kind of do this. You do your own version of get over here.
Bit of windy pull.
You did like a wind version of get over here. So you bull rush it, you push him into the flames. He has to make a save not to
He
fall.
doesn't have any wind like billowing his stuff, and he feels significantly less playful.
So he succeeds at staying aloft, so he kind of slides, but he slides into the flames that are petering out, but still there. So he takes, well, go ahead. You can roll damage for, let me see. Yeah, you can roll damage for that one, Mazus, since it's your fire. It's about to go out soon, but it's your fire still.
It's your fire baby.
From the look of the cameras on my screen, it looks like Adam put down a set of dice that Malcolm immediately picked up.
Hell yeah, I did.
Freaky.
A mighty 2.
A mighty 2. He already had 3 damage. So he's now on fire. He was like, really not enjoying that.
Mazus is surprised that he was actually falling for it. Coming this way.
Mazus thinks, oh, I got him to come this way after all. Doesn't even realize, didn't even catch the whole wind thing, didn't even see the goblin going, ooh.
And I remain as mysterious as ever.
All right, Shien's turn.
Oh, right, that's me.
Yeah.
I was like, what? How long is it going to take? You think he's going to figure it out? I don't know.
I don't know. I wasn't going to say anything. Yeah.
Your rope dart, you might lose your rope.
Yeah, I was thinking I'm either gonna rope dart or I'm just gonna go through this doorway. One or the other.
Whichever you choose.
I'm gonna go through this doorway. This room is too crowded.
All right. So you open this door. Seems to be a hall leading into to another set of doors that haven't been quite opened yet. Make me a perception check with I don't know what his perception would be. Something.
It's almost as good as mine, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. Think so.
I rolled a 1.
Ain't nothing in here. Ain't not a thing in there. It's probably a dead end.
Not
Switching
even
dice.
doors.
Where's the big metal one? There it is.
You got dice going in the timeout.
Yeah. Ooh, that's loud.
All right. So that's what he sees. Big fat nothing. Anything else he wants to do?
I guess he'll just move into that room, but otherwise that's it.
Okay.
I mean, it's very disheartening whenever you do something and then nothing happens.
But maybe he'll find something entertaining.
It's possible. He's gonna leave those doors open.
Okay. Bird Cruncher's turn. These Bird Crunchers kind of come in. 2 of them make it in. 3 of them are at the door. Make me a perception check, Emmy, to make sure that you can distinguish between a Bird Cruncher and a Thistletop Goblin.
All right. Let's see how this goes.
Fireball.
5.
Thistletop's!
All right. Daze this first one here.
Okay.
Because they're Thistletops as far as I know.
Yep. So we'll move you up in the initiative. We'll move you in the initiative order to be just before them.
So that's a DC of 18 for that goblin.
Okay. The goblin does not make it, and the other goblins don't even notice that you did it. So it's like, I mean, they walk around him, finishing up their.
There is a fire. Draw
There's
their
a fire.
attention.
And there's one of the Thistletops on fire, and they're like, so that's where they get to.
Do I realize that they're bird crunchers yet? Or nope.
You'll have to wait until next turn. All right. You hear another goblin-like Wilhelm scream. Oh.
I remain partial to the goofy scream for goblins.
That's not that easy to do with a goblin voice.
No, it takes effort. Thought.
Well, considering
All right.
the goofy voice is already a voice.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
The secret to justice.
So juicy, sweet.
okay. Goblins sound like Golem. We got it. You guys, don't distract. Don't distract. We got to keep on focus here. You're sieging a keep. All right. So that's all the bird crunchers going. Now, Shien finds himself no longer alone in this room.
Oh, finally.
Yeah. So they're gonna roll to see if they can hit him. Ooh, 1.
I hope so. His AC is
What's
not
his
very
AC?
high.
All right. What's his AC?
15.
Yep. They both get him, and he's gonna take 6 damage,
Okay.
which is somewhat substantial for him.
That is. He's just below half health.
So he's just kind of looking around in there, and his back's kind of to him, and then he goes, but he'll get to act in just a minute. All right. So other baddies.
There's the guy on fire.
Yep.
I mean,
So-
Who takes fire damage?
he might just come over at this point.
Hmm.
He's halfway through already.
Oh, unless the fire killed him.
He looks at it and he's like, no, never mind. He moves and starts putting himself out. Oh, but at the start of his turn, you need to roll some damage for him.
Yep.
Just
See,
roll
to see if he even gets that option.
4.
Nope, just enough. He's like, and he just kind of falls halfway in, halfway out of the.
Kind of crawling out.
Yeah, very much like Gremlins 2 at the very end where they're all melting. A lot like that, but with fire instead of electricity.
And water.
All right, that makes it Gideon's turn.
Now, from what you were saying, I don't have access to hit the goblin dogs, I take it?
You can hit one of them,
Okay.
the one that's actually in the doorway.
Okay. Then I am going to do so. Might as well. I'm here anyways. That would be a 9. No?
Nope,
Uh-oh.
can't hit it with the 9. Sorry.
The Smash House.
They have some armor class. Okay, they have some armor class.
Okay. If I remember correctly, actually, no, I've used my full action, so I've only got my swift action and movement at this point.
Right.
Just to bring myself back up, I'm going to use another touch myself option
Okay.
and heal myself for full 6. And that's my turn.
Magpie?
Hold on. That's a hit. Now from hell's heart I stab at thee.
Okay. So you hesitate at first, hit, and then say it. Got it.
Much more efficacious when I do it this way. 6.
6 damage. This has been damaged a bit. No, hadn't been hit at all. All right. It takes the 6 damage and goes.
That's right. I'm still waiting on level 3. I'm waiting on level 3 so hard.
Oh, you and me both.
Eve.
Dex to damage.
Magical items.
All the stuffs. But I already told you guys when you came in here, there wasn't going to be any leveling until you rested. All right. Mazus, you can technically see both the dogs, kind of.
Well, I'm pretty sure I
But you can also see.
the goblins, since the doors are
Yeah.
open.
You can. You can see one of them.
Alright. Just gonna step over there.
Okay.
In a bit of a pinch, are we, Grayman?
I don't need your help.
This is perfect.
And he's just gonna let the rainbow take care of them.
DC 14, huh?
Yep.
1 fails. 1 succeeds.
Ah.
All right. So unconscious, basically out of the fight.
Yeah.
Okay, that one failed, but 1 still stands. So you took out half of them in 1 swoop. All right. More of a bite fest for the goblin dogs. Feast on this big black chicken man.
Bring it on.
Ugh.
Brietta resents that.
Okay. 1 is going to see if he. Oh, It might not have confirmed its critical fail. Let me see what its bonus is. Nope, it confirms its critical fail with a natural attack.
That'll be ingrown nail. You take a -1 penalty on attack rolls until you score a critical hit.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
mean. Ingrown nail. There's not like an ingrown nail picture thing.
No, luckily there's not.
All right. Well, we'll use
I can get you a
the
picture of it grow now.
I'd rather you not.
All right. So that one of them, when it bites at you, just kind of misses, but the other one, it lunged at you at the same time the other one bit at you, so it kind of got gnashed in the face by the other one.
Ooh.
So, Wayko, what you doing?
Wayko! Wayko, 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 Wayko. So the crowd starts cheering for Wayko. And
Henrietta.
I could start casting a snooze. Like I could start conjuring up a snooze, but I don't know where I'd throw it. We actually seems like most everything's pretty much handled right now. So I'm gonna hit this guy with a club. Not this guy.
The unconscious one?
No, the conscious one. I'll let the unconscious one enjoy his dreams.
Okay.
Oh, and I got a modified 21. I'm rolling hard tonight, guys.
Yeah. Let's see if you can keep it up. You
Oh,
haven't
no.
even made it to the mini boss yet.
I got 3.
3?
3 damage.
3 damage.
Damage.
This guy takes it. Stays focused on Shien.
I gotta start calling me the slugger.
All right. Shien, what are you going to do?
Man, I really gotta remember to unmute myself when I start talking. Shin's, I guess Shin's gonna flurry of blows these goblins. He's gonna do that, the axe hand and the spins, and the punch.
The axe handing and the spinning and all the stuff like that.
Channel your inner Baymax.
I am your
Require
personal
a
pain
sentence.
provider.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh,
It's a 22 for the first one.
that hits.
8 for the second one.
Yes.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage to this guy. And as you do that, let me see. These guys got a bit more hit point. Well, no, these are the other guys. So this guy, so as Shien kind of revs up and starts that flurry, he kind of palms it in the gut. And as he does, he comes up and does like this with his hand and jams it right up in there so hard that his knife hand goes through the goblin's bottom jaw and just kind of sticks there for a second until he goes.
Ugh.
He's gonna need some ice cream.
Yeah, I just removed his tonsils.
And blood starts to pool on the floor. Deep, black-looking goblin blood. Shien
I
had a
think my
successful
method is clean.
That's the only magic I need.
turn. Mazus is like, he says that now before I get the magic item creation.
Yeah.
That's the only magic I need.
It's not all the magic.
not the
you
only magic
want.
I want.
All right.
That's what key
Gimme.
points and party members are for.
Make me another perception check.
Okay, I've probably realized now at least that they're not attacking, so that helps.
Well, it hasn't come back to their turn yet.
Oh, true.
Hasn't even been a full round since they got in here. Almost.
Screw it.
11? I'll say by now, it wasn't super hard to... You're looking for the feathers.
Yeah.
You see the feathers.
Okay.
You're like, oh,
Oops.
they didn't notice. They didn't notice that one of the Longshank dum-dums stunned their buddy.
Did their buddy
But-
notice? That's the question.
No, charm magic doesn't work that way. In 5e, they know that you've charmed them. In Pathfinder, no, you don't necessarily know.
Cool. So,
So yeah,
uh,
there would have been 10 more goblins to try and fight if it had gone poorly.
yeah.
And these goblins have been performing very well. So,
That's because we've been rolling for them, I guess.
Yes.
well, even when they were rolling outside,
Oh,
They-
yeah.
whoever rolls for them seems to be rolling fairly well for them. So
Well, then,
they're like good luck. Yeah, just good luck stuff. Something. All right.
is the fire out yet?
It is a bird. It is not. You think with the understanding, it'll probably go out by this round.
Okay,
It's
then.
the bird
I'm-
cruncher's turn.
Oh, I don't get to go?
You can move if you want to.
Okay. I was gonna say he will move here and ready in action for something to come out. I guess I can't see that door, but this door or the
Okay.
Gideon.
Okie dokie. All right. So you
No, I should heal instead.
with what?
Use
A
my
potion?
Yeah.
You can use a potion as a. If it's just for you, you can use it as a bonus action.
Oh, cool. So yeah, I'll do that.
All right. While you're doing that, they're gonna move in. Oops.
What does it heal, by the way? 1d6 plus 1?
Cure light 1d8 plus 1.
Yeah, 1d8.
1d8 plus 1.
So they all make it in, and
Yeah.
You'll get there, Colin. I believe in you.
3!
all right. So they
Sick.
get in. Oop, left one outside.
You left the
They
most
get in.
important one
It's
out.
very crowded in here. It's very crowded in here at the moment. But they see the goblin dog in there attacking the long shank, the big chicken bird man thing. Big seagull.
hurdy.
Cookie
The-
birdie.
The one they would like to crunch.
Yes, the one you would like to crunch.
The gobbler.
It's like looks like a feast to them. That is like that's a really nice. Oh my gosh, this the best one ever.
Your dogs ain't shit.
Thank you for recognizing Muppets Christmas, Family Christmas. Yeah.
Swedish chef.
Yes, I recognize the Swedish chef, even though he doesn't sound Swedish.
Oh.
All right, so they're all. Let me see how many can. Some of them had to move all the way in, so there's about 4 of them, 5 of them. Mazus, why don't you roll like 3d6 to see the 3d20s to see if they hit? Nope.
I
Not a
ran
single
out
hit.
of mojo.
You used up your
Did it
mojo,
all early on.
and we still got like 30 minutes.
RNGesus is not your friend.
All right, so they all arrows start flying past Magpie.
Hey, whoa!
Not really getting anywhere, just flying past.
A wall
Let me
of
reveal
arrows
some-
in a magpie-shaped hole.
Yeah, something like that. Reveal a bit more. Oh, not that. Dag my nabbit.
Why do they have a horse?
They don't have a horse. You don't see a horse.
Of course.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So as they do that, the Queen Fisheye taps you, Mazus, and says, "My dum-dums, sir. Up myself.
That's amazing.
What? No, you got to make her more competitive.
You had
How
no
many-
idea what she said.
Your dum-dums
How
just
many-
said like 7
How many of your dum-dums?"
in 6 seconds.
Just these, and he just kind of motions.
He kind of looks, oh, okay. She turns to one of her dum-dums and goes, start basically saying, what do you look what they're doing? What do you
Be
think?
better.
Why are you guys doing that? I'm so disappointed. I'm not angry.
I'm not angry.
Yeah.
Fisheye, the first one to the battle takes the glory.
Well, first one battle?
You wanted us to
That's
go
not how
first.
goblins think it. That's not how goblins think. Goblins say one walk away from battle. Best battle.
I'm kind of inclined to agree with the.
It's like any landing you could walk away from.
All right, so that's their turn. A bit of words back and forth. The ones that came through is currently unconscious, so yeah, his turn passes. You hear some noise, kind of a. Well, make me a perception check.
All of us or whom?
The one with ears. I
Everybody?
assume.
Everyone make a perception check. Yeah.
Does this refer to traditional ears or
Ear holes are acceptable.
17?
You don't need the skinny part, just the whole.
That's what he said.
It's more of a bone, really.
I got an 8.
Battle, Gideon. Battle.
Battle.
11, 13, 14. All right. The only one that did Shien get anything? What did Shien and Magpie get?
17.
Okay. And Shien? Did you say what Shien got?
Kane?
I did not realize I was being spoken at.
You just kept waiting for Shin's perception. I'm like, okay, maybe he's rolling, maybe he's muted.
Maybe Joel
Maybe
is
he
just a
doesn't-
presence in my head, even when he's not present. I rolled a 2, so I'm gonna assume that's like 10.
Okay.
It's,
No
9.
one but Magpie. Magpie and well, not Mazus. Magpie hears like a, it's kind of like a thumping, but it's rhythmic. You can't really pinpoint from where because there's a lot of battle noise going on and walls and stuff like that.
Who's playing a drum?
What?
You heard me. It's 6
Someone
seconds.
somewhere. I always figured he's up on one of these little like islands up here. Drum guy, right there, right around there.
Mhm.
Yeah, somewhere we can't get to him.
Just over there, just rocking out. It's not even a goblin.
Oh, no, not that.
I accidentally left this on in the background, and that was playing for like 2 days. That's like at one point or another. I was like, "Why is my computer still playing this little drum track? Where's that coming from?"
All right. So let me see. That means that all right. Nothing that you guys know happening is happening, but
Oh, I see someone's token.
that's you see nothing.
There's some. It's like when someone's gun is clipping through a wall.
There's no wars. No tokens. No wars. No tokens.
Yeah.
The cave
Sure.
is alive.
There's nothing behind that wall.
Oh, we cleared the
Absolutely.
whole joint out.
Pay
No
attention.
attention
Do
to
not
the
pay
man
attention.
behind the curtain.
Do not pay no attention to the goblin behind the fog of war.
Indeed. Okay. All right. So this is, you hear that thumping, but nothing really else. Gideon, it's your turn. Goblin dogs are still there.
Well, I can't leave a job unfinished, so I might as well try to do something with that goblin dog. A modified 24.
That hits.
God, you're so jacked. You're so jacked. How do you even wear that plate armor?
The muscles can't fit inside.
11 damage.
You're so jacked.
42-inch bicep. He just got like a bunch of manholes strung together for his armor.
I do CrossFit.
Gideon's got like a 52-inch chest. He just looks like a barrel.
Like an Asian guy lying down.
There you go. All right. That one's dead. You want to do any moving or anything like that?
I mean, you can move past me.
Yeah, I could. I just, to be honest, I think that you're probably going to kill that thing on the next. Like, I know you've got that handled, and Gideon would know that too. So I'm kind of wary of what's going on. So I'm going to stay here for now. I think.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Because something
May-
might just burst out of that door anytime.
Yeah, who knows? Anything could happen in Fantasyland.
No, or come down that hallway because they were coming out the other door at the end of the hallway.
Sure.
Not metagaming, I swear.
All
Anything
right.
can happen in a game of pretend.
All right. That means that it's Magpie's turn.
It is Magpie's turn. A magpie will 5 foot into this room.
Okay. 5-footed into the room.
I'm gonna stick him. I'm gonna stab.
That's doable.
21.
21. Okie dokie. That hits. How much you gonna hit this poor puppy dog for?
6 points of damage.
Oh,
Oh,
6
man.
points of damage.
Cannot wait for level 3. Start pulling me some Gideon damage numbers at level 3.
Yeah.
but Gideon's damage will go up too, probably.
Possible.
Not so much at that point. A little later, I think.
Level 4.
So Magpie F2. Whoosh.
Sorry, I missed that.
Something about Magpie.
My ever-growing fan club.
All right. Magpie took his turn.
Yep,
Did his damage.
I did do that.
Mazus.
What is this drumming you're speaking of?
I don't. It sounds like. Can you not hear that?
There's so many people in one spot.
Wayko's doing like a Zulu war shimmy.
Mazus is just gonna hold up for now. There's... I'm sure Shien will break the neck of this goblin. He's not gonna bother with it himself.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Okay. All right. Goblin dog makes a measly attempt. Does not hit for Magpie.
Man, these things are ugly, but they're not very dangerous.
Oh, it says he says to Gideon, who was taken to half health by one. Wayko. There's a goblin laying unconscious before you,
Oh,
and that's about it right now.
okay. Ooh, do I still have a spell today? I think I do. Oh, you know what? Just to help me reconfirm Wayko's alignment here, I'm going to cast Undying Curse on that unconscious goblin, and then, yeah, that's my turn. Undying Curse makes it so that you have to consciously choose to breathe, meaning he's just going to slowly suffocate.
Oh,
But
okay.
that effectively killed the goblin, and it helped me reconfirm that Wayko is actually an asshole.
Yep. Actually evil. All right.
Yeah,
That goblin
he saw the
died.
opportunity,
Wow.
and he took it. Sweet dreams.
That goblin will die in 1 minute.
Oh, that's kind of sad, but it works.
I'm just good.
He suffocates for a minute unless someone kills him.
And I don't think I see that at all.
Not unless you want to make a perception check.
Shits and giggles? Sure. Nope.
Now he rolls a 20. Oh.
Well,
You see that?
12.
You just see him in there fighting. That's all. It would have been pretty hard for someone without Arcana to really identify what he did anyway, so.
I'm going to bite my crazy, wicked,
With
sharp nails.
spellcraft?
Oops.
Spellcraft or with what?
Well, you had to see him first. All you know is that he's
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah. That's fair.
All right. Shien. You saw Wayko cast a spell onto this thing.
What was that?
Just some fun. Open that door. Find more to kill.
All right, well, he kicks it, and then he opens this door. Oh, wait, no, he's going to drink a potion.
Oh, Papa Posh.
Because everyone at this point just has surplus Cure Light potions.
It's good having me around. There's no beating around it.
Surplus. We'll see.
Well,
I
they
don't
are
know. I just
currently
used my.
Don't give
Surplus.
the DM ideas.
at
We are
this,
burning through them like bottles of water here.
and I rolled an 8.
Oh, nice.
You rolled an 8 to heal. All right.
Being said, I think this has been a very successful fort assault so far.
Huh.
Just kind of
Naturally.
kicked in the front door and started getting to work.
I don't know. I almost. But
If you're almost anything, let us know. You can get the heals.
All right. Shin does his thing. He kicks in that door, you said?
Yeah.
That door has a bunch of nails on it. So if you want
Ow.
to kick it open, it's been nailed shut. So if
Well,
you
maybe
kick
I
it
don't
open-
want to know what's in there then.
That's up to you.
But it might be a mighty opponent.
Curiosity killed the monk.
I don't know, man. Don't try to bait me. I'm not Joel. I don't know what Shin wants.
But right now, you are.
I mean, it clears up a little more of this fog of war, so I'm game.
Okay. Roll
It's only
me
a 12 strength.
Okay. As you, it holds. It seems like it's one of those doors that were salvaged from a sea ship. It's got a nice, real sturdy,
It's a brig door.
yeah, wooden brig door. So, yeah, just it holds up.
Damn English oak.
oh, stuff.
All right. Ah, fiddle my sticks. Well, it revealed it. It's no big deal.
It's
You
a
don't know what's in
room.
there until I tell you anyway.
You found an aboleth.
The golem.
I will tell you when you open it. Dag nabbit. All right.
Use
I
the
know.
Emmy.
as a battering ram.
I don't actually have any idea what's in there.
Yeah.
If I attack, do I lose my held action?
Yes.
You've already lost it though.
I'm gonna
It's
keep
your
holding my action.
turn.
Yeah. You continue to hold your action.
Yep.
Okay. Holding your action for any non for any Thistletop gobos. Okay. These guys say, Queen Fisheye taps you on the leg again, Maze, and says, "We'll go more. We'll go more. Says Frick Nugget through there." And she points this way.
Is it through the door that definitely doesn't have goblins on the other side?
Yeah, through that door.
What's in these rooms? And he points here to the left.
To C12.
Yeah,
Alright.
and then just generally.
She says, that's where the food. The food in there.
What kind of food?
They don't give us any.
What do they eat?
Why would they nail their food
Pickles.
storage door shut?
Yes.
Pickles.
Pickles.
Sauerkraut.
Ugh.
Got it.
I love sauerkraut.
And strawberries.
Drive through with the lady who talks too quietly.
Peanut butter.
Pickles.
That little pickles.
Sweet and sour sauce all over my body.
Horses.
Someone gets the joke.
Yeah.
So
Horses.
the one you have to, the boss of Thistletop, the one you have to kill is in that room.
Let's do there. In throne room. You go kill for us, huh?
The boss is your kill. Otherwise, you will not be the boss.
Maybe the boss if me walk away.
No.
No?
No.
Why not?
Because you need to kill the boss to be the boss.
Like how you're explaining basic warrior ethics to a goblin again. Like you're just gonna every moment this goblin spends with you, it's just gonna get smarter and smarter.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know.
Probably a bad thing.
She says, "Goblins say one that walk away is strongest. You're good. You're Longshank strong.
Then I guess we'll walk away."
We are tired. We cannot do this without your dum-dums.
Send in dum-dums.
I mean, goblins do have a racial feat called leading from the rear, so I think that's probably our best.
She's a goblin. She's not, this is not like, oh, Great Warrior Society type thing. This is like, if you can walk away from it, you won.
History is written by the victor.
Or at least the one writing the history.
Okay, so that takes about 6 seconds of you trying to get her to do that. You can roll a diplomacy if you want to try and convince her.
Well, I have
To
run
lead
out
her-
of mojo, so this may or may not go.
Yeah.
as-
Do you want me to assist or can I assist?
Drop the pants off her, man.
That's a 14.
It's a 14. You know, she seems convincible, but you just didn't hit that level yet. She's like, you know, years and years of racial and just kind of environmental conditioning has not conditioned goblins to be very honor-driven or heroic. So she'll still need more convincing.
Get Wayko to back you up, see
Right.
sexual peeling.
There will be a great fire.
Yeah, we make great fire. You go handle that.
I make the best fire, though.
Good. We watch from back here.
You know, it probably wouldn't be a terrible idea to kick those doors open and then have
Yeah.
you grease and then have me throw alchemist fire.
It has worked several times before.
So that's these guys. Since this guy is suffocating, I'm going to say his turn is gone. These guys, let me see. Let me see something here. Nope. So this is what happens then. This door swings open as, let me get these guys down to where they would be, as 2 goblin commandos and one right here. And you see that they've kind of left the door behind them open, Gideon. So you can see all the way into there. And you see a goblin beating a drum back here. And a goblin riding a very a large, not large in the category size, but a large gecko.
Interesting.
And he said, the goblin says, it's too far away for Mazus to hear, unfortunately, without a good perception roll. But you see the others, and as the doors swing open and the glimpse of the lizard riding who you would assume to be Rip Nugget, these goblins visibly go, and they take attacks on you, Gideon. Since you're right there, they'll take their round.
The guy riding the gecko was saying he could save you on car insurance, though.
Yeah, 15 minutes or less. The first one swings at you with a large, big for him sword, but misses, tinging against the shin guards that you have. Ooh, but this one guy, it's a possible critical.
Okay.
What's your armor class again?
18.
I don't think that confirms. So he does hit you, but does not confirm his critical. All right.
And do I get my action then for them opening the door?
On the ones you can see, yes.
Oh, do I
So
get
they've
more
been-
than one or just...
You can see those two.
Okay.
You guys look in, the ceiling seems to be a bit higher in there.
Well, get ready a daze spell for that. So I'm going to daze the one on the other side of Gideon, like just diagonal from me. So this guy.
Okay. You took 4 damage from the guy she just hit, Gideon. And you daze him. So all this happened at the same time. Let me move you in the order. So he has to make a save against your ridiculously high
Daze.
thing. Maybe. Let me see.
Does he make an 18?
No. He got a 17. So he loses his next turn when he comes back around. But he's not the only one there.
True.
The other goblin commando behind is going to launch an attack with a short bow against Gideon. No. Well, no, does not hit. And since Gideon's the only one that can really be seen and is the most problematic... Oh, wait, actually, yeah, that bow did hit. So let me get that on there. You take 3 more damage, Gideon. And the goblin beating the drum going is going to, as you hear the sounds that the goblin's making, you don't understand. You don't understand what's being said, but you definitely you find it funny. It's silly. He looks so silly, and it's kind of funny. So why don't you make a will save?
16.
Okay. You almost think that laughing at it would be a good idea, and you start to, and then you're like, no, wait a second. You stop yourself. And let me see. Rip Nugget. Do. Did you have anything? Where'd you go? Rip Nugget is, I believe, going to charge Gideon.
Oh, no.
So Gideon gets charged. And unfortunately, you do not get any kind of attack of opportunity, I don't believe. Because he has this little thing.
He's moving through space right now.
You do get to do an attack. He gets to roll a ride check to see if he can. So take your swing.
You're muted.
Okay, that was a natural 18. So
You still don't hit him
that's a
as he
crit-
charges.
Nat 18?
Oh, you got a nat.
Unmodified.
Not modified yet.
Oh,
I have
okay.
I have to confirm.
Okay, try and confirm.
Because it's
Don't confirm.
Yeah, give me 1 sec. So that would be modified 20.
Modified 20. You do not hit him as he rides past you, and doesn't ride past you. Charges up towards you on his gecko. It's like lizard fast, and
Wow.
he controls his lizard almost pinpoint accuracy as you go around. So his charge. Let's see how much damage that does.
I think the attack hits, but it doesn't confirm as a crit.
Yeah.
Well, you still have to. He gets to do a ride check with mounted combat. Now, it might be spirited charge and mounted combat. So he is using when mounted and using charge action. You deal double damage with melee weapon. And then mounted combat. Once per round, when your mount is hit in combat. Okay, when your mount is hit in combat to negate the hit. Okay, so you do hit him because you were aiming at him, not his mount, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, that was my misreading of it.
Okay.
So you do hit him.
Okay.
So you can roll some damage for that.
Okay, so the modified 20 didn't confirm it.
The modified 20 did not confirm it.
Okay. Wow, high AC level. Oof.
He is Chief Rip Nugget.
It is the boss.
Yeah. So that would be 12 damage.
Ouch.
All right, 12 damage. He takes it and spits a big fat loogie at your face. It misses, but he spits it at you.
Does he have to
And then
roll
he
hit
hits
the
you.
AC?
Yeah, and then he hits you. Okay. He does not get a critical. Piddly damage. 6 damage. All right. And that's their turn. Emmy, you readied your thing. You threw it. Okay. You threw your thing. Now it's Gideon's turn. You can retaliate, Gideon. He has smacked you in the face with his sword.
You're still muted.
Sorry, that's my fault. I was actually talking and I forgot I was muted. So you said it was a swift action to drink a potion?
Should be a move action, unless it's already in your hand.
Move
Is it in
action?
your hand?
It's a move action
No.
depending on where you have it, it's a move action to retrieve it, and then it's a move action to drink it. And it would provoke an attack of opportunity from doing any of those actions.
Any of those actions, okay. Well then. Because I am definitely on the ropes. Okay. I am going to touch myself as a swift action. Heal for 6. Okay. And then I am going to do a power attack against... You know what, actually? Yeah, because he hit me, I'm going to do a power attack against Rip Nugget.
Against Rip Nugget. Okay.
Yes, not the gecko, but Rip Nugget.
Okay.
Extreme justice.
So that is a modified 22.
22 hits.
Okay.
All right.
So that is 4, 6, 17.
17. All right. So he takes it and he doesn't like it, but he's still standing, staring you down.
And if I were to move diagonally here, I would take an attack of opportunity from one of the goblins, correct?
Diagonally where?
There.
Yes. You take an attack of opportunity from both the goblins because you're leaving their threatened squares.
The non-dazed one, correct?
Oh yeah, one of them
Right.
is dazed.
Right, the non-dazed one.
You can always take a 5-foot without provoking.
5 foot, I take. So I could take it if I just move the 5 feet there. It's no attack of opportunity.
Right. You have to
Okay.
declare that you move that you take a 5.
So I'm going to do a 5 foot to move diagonally in front between the goblins and Rip Nugget.
Okay. That's doable.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
And I'm going to, guys, hello, help.
I know, I'm a little busy at the moment.
Thought
you could take care of
yourself, Paladin.
But there's a door.
There's a door that's nailed shut. We know there's something good in it.
Filled with secrets.
Geico's here.
All right.
15 to hit the dog and another 6 damage.
15 to hit the dog. Yes, that hits. 6 damage. Is that enough to kill it?
God, I hope so. That's
Yep.
almost as many hit points as I have. Ah,
All right.
finally!
You slice into the dog. All right. Dog is down.
Now, what's the big deal? Holy shit!
Yeah, that. Okay, so that's Magpie. Mazus, what's going on?
Man, this room is crowded.
You want to just
I know you guys brought 10 goblins along with you.
you want to just grease
It's
them?
totally your fault.
It's the exact same area you just greased.
It is the exact same area you just
Grease.
greased.
We might light this place on fire yet.
Hercules.
I mean, it's in our repertoire, so I suppose.
Signature moves.
Combo attack.
Mazus Deckar, the original grease knife.
Oh, you didn't want Gideon in it, huh?
Not this
Well,
time.
If I take
Maybe later.
Gideon, I can't get the 2 other goblins. So,
I guess if you want to play smart.
I mean, someone has to, right?
Don't worry, I'll run through it eventually.
I have no doubt that you will.
Okay,
Alright, reflex saves.
reflex saves. Let's see, that's
DC 16.
3. DC 16.
Come
Alright.
one, come all.
All right. This one falls. This one does not. This one right here
Gotta
stays
be
up.
stuck in there next round.
And Stickfoot has no problem with its feet staying. All right. Dogs are dead. Get rid of their turn. Wayko. Big stuff going down in the other room, yo.
That there is. Wayko takes one long, yearning look at the mystery door before he's gonna go yoink, yoink. Oh shit! Not that. Right there. And he's gonna
Cure
start.
light would be lovely.
What? I can't heal you. I already healed you. I could heal you, or I could start casting a sleepy hex. What is Emmy up to right now? Is that something I can see?
She's not doing
She's
much.
right
She
beside
just
you.
dazed someone. If you saw
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You would have kind of seen something if you were looking, but you were probably distracted by the door.
Is Gideon out of potions?
Nope.
To be able to take one, it would cause an attack of opportunity right now.
Okay, all right. Let me want to quickly gauge if I'm actually able to, but I have a backup spell of Cure Light Wounds, but it's definitely my last of that. So try to get hit less, everybody.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll because I'm pretty sure I used all of our heals up before my healing hexes on everybody except one person, and I think that was Mazus. So yeah, okay, I'll pop my last spell to heal Jan Gideon, and he will be healed 7.
Wow.
All right.
Wow! Oh wow!
Oh wow, that's a 7 points there. You know.
Well, thank you there, eh?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Don't worry there, buddy. I'll be right back. I just got to go out for a rip, but I'll be right back.
Oh, don't worry, I'll have the Molsons on.
Going for a rip, bud?
All right. That's his turn.
Apparently.
What you doing?
Oh, God, it's gay every time.
Just waiting. Just waiting. We need to leave those gaps in there so that the audience knows, even in the edited version, that it's happening almost every single round.
Every time. Like, I've just got brain damage.
You're thinking to yourself, yeah, Joel, hurry up.
Come on, man.
You should add the sound of a clock ticking, like.
Or the Jeopardy noise.
Oh, it's me!
Oh, what is me?
What is me? Who am I? I'm debating whether I should try damage or I should try to trip something. Which in the Greece, I admit, is probably easy.
It depends who you go for.
Can you trip a
He's
gecko?
got sticky feet.
You know, I'm gonna use the rope dart to try and grapple Rip Nugget off of his gecko.
Grapple Rip Nugget off of his gecko.
With the
Okay.
rope dart.
Yeah, well, because it's a grappling weapon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's one of those monk weapons that has like 4 different weapon types.
Ooh, that can get a little OP. Okay, you're welcome to try. It's in the rules. We're running this one pretty close to the rules.
That'd be his level instead of his basic attack bonus because he's a monk. So I believe it's 22.
Versus his CMD, yes? Okay. You have effectively grappled Rip Nugget. You must now make a strength check if you're going to... Well, you've grappled him. This is your... You have grappled him.
Yes,
That's what you've done.
he is grappled.
That's it. He's grappled, effectively. All right. So, the bird crunchers come up, and these bird crunchers start backing away from that gecko, and they kind of look nervously over at everyone else and go, just kind of look back and forth, and they decide, you know what? We're going with the long shanks, and they go, long shanks, long shanks, long shanks.
Yeah.
So they decide to back the long shanks. They don't do anything yet, but they decide to back the long shanks.
All right.
I give him a bit of this. Get a big cheer. It's great.
They actually seem to understand that. Yeah.
There's a lot
They go a
of
bit louder.
there's a lot of illegal pro wrestling that goes on in these goblin camps when we're not around.
Yeah.
Give him the cheer.
You thought that hobo shank thing that went on in the last game was kind of,
Yeah,
a little too rehearsed. You weren't
that was
sure.
super formal by their standards.
Yeah.
This is a formal.
All right. So they don't do anything yet, but they don't do anything against you either. All right. So now it's the other's turn. So let me see.
They've been greased.
Yeah, where's that fire?
They're in Greece. Yeah. Where's the fire? You're out of sequence for your tag team thing.
We did the whole duet and everything.
I know, but I'm so many initiative spaces. I'm right before you, and I gotta go after you for that to work.
Magpie
There was also a
starts to
dog up
fire.
my ass.
Da-da-da-da-da.
We've got them boxed in. They can't go forward anymore.
Who says they want to? So
Yeah.
Rip Nugget, still grappled, cannot attack anybody. He's just kind of holding tight onto his. He's like, oh, his arms are all tied up like this, and he's just kind of holding onto the stirrup of his, the stirrup and the reins of his gecko.
He can attack with a one-handed weapon, with a penalty.
Yeah, but doesn't that normally assume you're attacking the person that's grappling you?
You could attack the rope.
I'm pretty sure he can attack anyone next to him.
Yes, but he's not the only one that's there. Stickfoot rolls to try and hit Gideon. It tries to bite you, Gideon, but it misses. It bites at your head, and then you see Rip Nugget pull on the reins, and the gecko starts going this way. It made it save to not fall, and it comes over here by the chanter.
So
And
what happens to Rip
gets-
Nugget when he moves? Because Rip Nugget's tied up in Shien's
Yeah.
rope.
Shin's going to make a strength check to hold on to Rip Nugget. Rip Nugget's trying to get away to the War Chanter. So, strength check from Shien, first of all.
15.
15 versus his ride.
Oh, if it's versus his ride.
Nat 20. He stays on. But you got how much? 15?
15.
It's good that you didn't roll like a 10 or less, because then you would have went with him. But he's effectively out of the grapple.
Okay.
But
slipped
you
his
do
bonds.
you do get to hold on to the rope with a 15. It does not go with him. All right. That also means that Gideon gets an attack of opportunity on. Technically, it's on the lizard because the lizard was moving. But I would allow you to go on to Rip Nugget too, whichever you prefer.
I'm going to go with Rip Nugget because of the negation thing. And he hit me.
He hit me in the face, man. In the face.
So that is a modified 21.
Modified 21. So you do hit him.
Okay.
Roll some damage.
So that would be 14.
14 damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
4 plus my 6.
Oh, he looks really bad as he gets away. I mean, he does not look good at all. Oh, wait. In fact, how do you want to finish him?
Finish him.
I don't know. That's a very good question. I guess as he's running away, it's just going to be one of those go to try to slash through. And I guess sake of flavor, that's why Shien keeps the rope. Is he kind of bisects him.
Okay.
Oh,
So here.
Off of the gecko.
nasty.
Okay.
How, like, cinematically, would it be that he starts to turn the gecko around and Shien gives him like a tug and he comes backwards on the saddle just in time for your sword to come through his neck?
Yeah. It goes a bit like that. So as Shien pulls back, he doesn't get as much oomph behind it as he wants to, but you do slice into him, and you get that good. You feel the tension and the meat cleave as you go through, and you see him just kind of flop forward on his gecko.
Grab the hat.
And the gecko still runs over there, and that's how you finish him the first time. The war chanter goes over, slaps her hand on him, and heals him. Ooh, heals him to where you see that stitch up.
For some indiscriminate amount of hit points.
Yes, you don't know. You don't know how much. But he somehow returns to life.
He just didn't hit negative con.
Just didn't hit negative con. But he's still standing. Oh, well, still sitting. Still sitting. As he runs off. And this goblin has effectively robbed you of your finishing blow, Gideon.
Boom.
Okay.
The goblins in front of you, however, they stand up, but that's one of them's movement.
One of them's still dazed, I believe.
And he's dazed, so he hasn't even moved. He's just kind of just there. So, and then that's the Warcaster's turn. Okay, that's everybody. And the goblins cheer extra loud as they see you slice into him. They're not super surprised when he gets back up a little bit after that, but they are definitely impressed that you were able to slice him. But he has robbed you of your finishing blow for the first time. We'll see what happens.
All right. I'm going to wand it up. Hopefully not a 1.
Okay.
Prepare a flame.
Okay. All right.
17.
Okay.
And that is trained. I don't know why it's saying untrained, but it is trained.
Okay. It would have to be a 17.
Yeah.
Unless you just rolled a 17.
No, it's 13 plus 4.
Well, if you don't have any points in it, it's still untrained.
I do have points in it. Oh, do I? I don't know.
To have a
Should
13
say-
plus to have a 13 plus 4, you have at least 1 point in it.
Yeah.
So yes, you are able to use it.
So I have the flame in my hand.
Yep.
Am going to wait for this guy to come back and then toss it as soon as he steps back into the grease.
Okay. You can do that.
And sort of, I don't know what Magpie's planning. Nothing. So
So you're holding your action with your flame.
yes.
Okay.
I would just go for it.
It's
Last
a held
chance. Up to you.
action.
Go for it and hold it. Go for it or hold it.
And then hopefully Gideon's not going to step into the grease.
Okay. So you're going for it or you're holding it. I'm trying to make sure.
Gideon doesn't step in the grease.
Okay. So you don't want Gideon to step in it. So you're gonna hold
Yeah,
it.
so I'm gonna
All right.
sort of
Wait for him to go before you
yeah.
do anything. Okay. Well, we're going to have to stop there, actually, and see what happens next time. Will Gideon get vengeance on this kill, unstealing goblin that brought back the leader or not? We'll have to see next time.
Weak. That's unfair. I don't like cliffhangers. Like every week with you guys.
It is almost 8:30, so
That's fair.
it is time. I mean, we could go on, but there are people that do have to sleep or catch Ubers or stuff like
I
that.
think we've done well.
So,
You know.
well, you definitely had a few advantages. Whether you guys believe it or not, the bird crunchers have helped some, and you're winning them over very, very quickly. You're winning them over, but we'll just have to see how things go. Hopefully, you guys will be able to take this out fairly quickly. You're using quite a bit of resources, but we'll see how that pans out for you guys later. I'm not spoiling anything. Any remarks for the YouTube and the travelers therein before we head out?
Just you got if you're gonna start a bunch of combats, don't bring 10 goblins and 2 additional party members with you.
Butter on a hamburger go light because only a little bit goes a long way. It can get real messy real quick, and it's something you want to be wary of.
Oh, we have
Good sound life advice.
Yeah.
All right.
you reading the chat, Adam?
Reading the chat.
Yeah.
Either Gideon is going to get used a sudden grease fire, used to
that.
sudden grease fire, or become jaded, and he'll get a detriment from it. Well, that all depends how it pans out for you, probably.
I like to think if Gideon gets really used to grease fire, he'll get like a grease fire bonus.
I think it was more the Kane and Alex that they're like, yes, finish. Don't have to go anywhere.
You don't have to go anywhere?
No,
Yeah.
I don't actually have any plans for tonight.
Oh,
this week.
you don't?
You got canceled on me.
Oh no.
That's true.
Okay.
No pube tonight.
Well, you know what? Let's try and finish this combat then.
For real? Let's do
Sorry,
it.
travelers.
Yeah.
Nix everything I
Yeah.
just said. Let's
I
try
gotta
and
go
finish this
sauce up
combat.
some wings, but I'll be right back.
Okay. So, Gideon, what do you want to do? Since
Oh.
that is our decision.
Okay, quick question with thrown items. What is the distance for them? Is it 20 or 30?
It usually says on the items. What
Yeah, what
item
are
are you
you-
talking about?
What are you throwing?
Goblin grenade.
Oh,
I picked one up when we were in the glassworks.
20 feet. I would assume it would be the same as an alchemist flask.
Okay. Because I had picked one up and I've had it on my belt ever since from the glassworks.
You're like, no, no. I just don't see you still to know. You're dead. Okay, that's totally. If Gideon is that upset about it, yeah.
Yeah,
throw that thing.
put the pin in your teeth and let fly.
Let's go to Rambo this fucker and throw it.
Okay. Roll it. You got to roll to hit the square, but it's like
Okay.
the DC 5. So as long as you don't roll a 1, you're fine.
I rolled a 12 plus my dex, I guess. So, yeah.
Okay. So you do that, Let me see. I didn't memorize Goblin Grenade.
I've got it written down here as it's 1d8.
Okay. So let's see what you can do.
Let's give her 7.
7. Oh man. So you do that, and that is just perfect, because when you hit, let me see, it's on him, and it does it to everybody in a 5 foot, or is it 10 foot?
5.
I think it's 5.
I thought it was 5. So it would still hit the goblin there.
You know, like if
And
it's
you were aiming at Rip Nugget, or you were aiming at the square in front of him?
Let me just quickly double check what I can actually hit, because if I think it'd be the square right before him. So it would be
Okay.
this gobbo there, as like this one in the doorway, and then Rip Nugget as well.
All right. So you hit that, and you see Rip Nugget come up. And he gets hit again and goes down. He gets hit again and goes down. Okay? He's laying again on the back of his gecko in front of the bard that just healed him. Is he going to stay down? We'll find out. All right, this gobbo that you hit in front here on the south portion, he does not look very happy either. That was a chunk of him as well. So, Magpie, it's your turn. You see Gideon just get all... he's madder than you've probably seen him. Because you know Gideon doesn't really get mad. He's just like, oh, I don't want to... I got to do this because it's the right thing. This was like, forget you stupid goblin. You are dead, I said.
You know what? I want to put a little protection in between us and them. So
Okay.
I'm gonna use my last alchemist flask and finally set this grease on fire after
Okay.
8 years.
We'll see.
Let's make it hot in here.
I'm pretty sure 19 hits this goblin's touch AC.
I'm gonna take my armor off. I'm gonna love that grease fire.
Oh man.
All right.
Uh,
Well, you were holding your action. Do you want to preemptively light the fire if you see him going for that, or do you want to...
Just fucking cut me off midstream.
You got
Yeah, I
alchemist
guess.
blocking.
I
Maybe
guess
alchemist
so.
blocks you. She
'Cause-
totally alchemist blocks you right then and there. She
So
fire
this
blocks
hit
you.
this guy right here.
Okay. Well, I need to move you then.
You need to move me? Oh, in
There
the
you go.
order.
So you light that up.
So that's
Let me see.
1d6
Grease fires are
plus
Mazus's
1.
specialty. Was that?
I do 1d6 plus 1 with that.
Okay. Do your 1d6 plus 1, and then we will let Mr. Grease roll the damage for him, for his grease stuff.
A mighty 2.
A mighty 2.
Plus 5.
All right. The goblin that was stunned is now woken up ablaze. And that same... and starts just freaking out. As one would when they wake up covered in fire.
Grief's fire at that.
Yes.
Spread the word.
Okay, Mazus. Okay, Magpie. You got fire blocked. Yep.
Just like at the top of the arc. God
Yeah.
damn it, woman!
I mean, you'll give him sort of a sideways glance at that, but otherwise say nothing.
You knew what I was gonna do.
You did that on purpose. Okay.
Trickster demon indeed.
Telling you.
Okay.
Does he say that out loud?
Yes.
Is he just thinking that?
Well, he didn't say it in the voice, so we can assume
Yeah.
it was either in his head or not said at all.
Now
Now what you gonna do?
Do I just firebomb one out of spite?
If you want to,
Or do I try an acrobatics through the fire?
I don't know. You can try and parkour through this. You can tell. I'll tell you guys right now that you can start to see that the moisture in the wood in here. You already had one fire in here earlier. You might be losing a bit of that moisture protection.
Hey, that was the idea. When we got here, that was the plan. We should have just repeatedly lit fires until it worked.
I don't think that would have worked out well. for you guys.
We never
But,
really
okay.
intended to claim this place. Just burn it down.
The more you
Yeah,
know.
well, I mean, if we come back here at a later point and claim the top of this giant stone doodly bopper as our base of operations, we're gonna have to kill all the bird munchers anyways. And I mean, I don't want to live in this shack.